Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Cincinnati Bengals. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down, 18 Gator. Back.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line.
Last stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Tomlinson. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Watch the screen. He's coming.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll run here with Tavon Austin. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
set, 50, plant.
Check, 55 to the mic.
Hey, check, check.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Switch, switch, switch.
Ready, ready.
They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check three, check three. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. No, no, no.
Alert, 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 alert. King, king, king.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep. And this is caught inside the 5. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
Check, 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 check. Kill, 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 kill. Hey, turn it up. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Alert, 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 alert. Under 10. Under 10.
They'll run with Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there and a Bengal first. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Check 31, check 31. Check 9, check the go.
They'll run on first down. It's Austin. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. On first down, Tomlinson. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. I got him. Check 3. Check 99. Check 99.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Mike 51.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after here coming up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, alert 33. 22, Mike 22. Hey, come on, Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming, Mike. Bring it.
From the 27, Mayfield. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, here we go. Oh, slam. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Hey, alert. Hurry. Check 45 to Mike.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And another tackle broken. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Hey, check. Run. Alert flare. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Jump. Hey, alert.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Hey, Seven.
Mike 22, Mike 22.
Regular. Hurry.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Defense wins championships, baby. Check it back.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown, and pick it off, just as we saw there.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. This is Tomlinson. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Check. Lucky. Check 4. Kill. Deuce.
On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Ready, set.
Mike 51.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 51. 3 bud. Go, Mike 51.
Look, squeeze. Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 13.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Delta. Yo, Cheetah, shoot.
He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hurry, hurry! Here we go. Hey, over.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
King!
I'm going back to you. Mike 22,
My touch!
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the out route. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch twins. Check. Watch the air.
Hurry!
SOS. Check 26. Check.
Regular! Check! My touch!
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Mike 22,
Alert! Hey, Alpha!
22, he's coming.
From the 38, Mayfield. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
You got three down.
Hurry!
22's coming. Mike.
Get that quarterback! And on!
Mike 22. Here we go.
Hey, alert 33!
22's coming. Mike.
My touch!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his man, that's Landry. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
First down, Browns.
Set! 20! Hey, alert!
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Hurry!
Mike 22. It's our time.
Run! Touch!
A first down throw from Mayfield. That's caught inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain. And the Browns first down.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
This will be taken short. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. The third quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hurry! Regular. Hey, wahoo! Check.
Mayfield to throw it. It's caught. Beckham. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
It's a gain, and it brings up 3rd down.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Now Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Switch.
General West.
Watch it. Check. Switch. You go tight.
Run.
You got
A toss play to Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Set. 180. Real.
Watch the run. 45 to Mike.
Go.
Watch the pass. Here we go. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike.
King. Hurry.
Go.
Big time drive.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Watch the pass.
Alert.
22, Mike 22. All right, T, let's go.
Bravo. Point it right.
Mike 22 is coming. 22's coming. Mike. Here we go.
And that'll set him back 5. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, we're 33.
Mike 22 is coming. 22's coming. Mike. I got one.
Hey, Haywood.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. So a stop here defensively to start this 3rd quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Shoot. Under pressure. Go.
Back to the ground, this time with Tomlinson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Check 52. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
On 2nd down, it's Austin. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Tavon Austin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
The Browns drive about to get started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Second time, defense, let's go. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Regular. Hey, alert.
Like 22, he's coming, 22's coming. Mike. How you getting the head? How you getting the head?
Hey, echo. My touch.
Mayfield down. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Safety screaming. No.
Alert.
Check 24.
My touch.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
I got you. Wall. Get wall.
Hey, alert 33. Hurry.
Motion out of the backfield. Mike 22. Watch the curl.
Mayfield now from the 50. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Big ass, big ass, big ass. 36, 36.
Rush in, rush in, rush in. Now.
They go again to Tomlinson. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Oh, yeah.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. A Bengal 1st down on the 16-yard pickup there.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
Here we go. 8, read.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Check 3. Check 3. Check
6-6. Pull it high.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check your hot read.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Slam. Slam.
Shoot.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
Pistol. Max 22, Max 22. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Carl Lawson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch 22.
Regular.
Watch the out. Like 22, he's got.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield throwing right, and that's complete. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Let's go. Like 22, Mike.
He's back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Coverage there by the former first-round pick, William Jackson. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
King. Hurry.
Twist. Mike 22, Mike 22. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Slam.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
King.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Jumper.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Alert! Hey, Steve 6.
Here's Mayfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
I'm scared.
They'll run on first down. Tomlinson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again, it's Tomlinson. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Bengals, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.